Hi everyone, welcome back. This is DJ playing Severed. Now, this episode that you're watching right now, the audio that you're hearing as in my voice is actually after the recording. So I recorded this video in the morning, and me being me, a bit of an idiot, I forgot to turn the microphone on. So all my commentary while I was playing this game was just to myself and was never saved. So unfortunately, this is the best scenario I could come up with, which is you're hearing me talking about my experience of this. That's the best I could do in this situation. So note to self, don't record in the morning. But anyways, we were at this temple and I remember being poisoned, so the health was really low. And yeah, I was like, so which way do we go from here? But luckily this health came, so I took the health straight away. After, I think, exiting the game and then coming back in the game, it just appeared. So that was lucky to see. And I was just trying to remember, yeah, that's where the plant was that poisoned me and stuff. So yeah. And then I was just trying to bearing my surroundings because I couldn't remember what was happening. Went straight into this fight with a new monster, new creature. And then this guy who just carries his health with him, as you do. And he jumps, which was something new. And then there's the Severed attack. But yeah, so we have a new enemy in this temple, the jumping tree, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. They should make up things for certain monsters, creatures. But yeah. And then I noticed that there's a mystery door here. And I'm thinking, there's usually something that lights up, but I don't see it. And I remember seeing that and thinking, that's a trap. That seems like a trap. I go in anyway, because I need the health. Thinking, where's the light? Where's the light on the thing? Realised that there isn't. It's not a trap, but still can't find the little light box. And then I see it straight away. There, the little one. So I give it a tap, and enemies. So I'm like, attack. Quickly got those two. And then attack. See, that guy's easy to take down. And I got that max focus maxed out. So I'm like, get ready to take them out. Take down the arms. Got all four. Was so proud of myself there for doing that. And I was like, die. Take out the eye. Take out the eye. Take it out. Scream and shout. So it kind of was a trap because I got booby trapped with enemies. But yeah, I had a moment to be like, oh, just calm and take the health. So just 3, I have 3, so just 2 more bits of health, and we get a heart. So then I look at my upgrades and see what I can upgrade. So I'm just thinking, right, these are the things. These are all the upgrades that we will eventually be able to get, but then there's only, I think, 2 available. So reduce incoming damage by 12% and 10% bonus damage to long slashes. So I'm thinking which one is best. Because it's tricky, because slashes are good and, you know, damaging enemies is always a good option, but reducing damage is pretty important as well, because health is important. So I went with the health, especially because of that poisonous gas. I think it influenced me, because it does take a lot of health from you. And I also see that brain next to the heart pieces, and I remember thinking, we haven't found any brain bits yet, and I wonder what that does. Like, maybe it does something to your focus, but I don't know. So we continue to explore, or I continue to explore, to see which way to go. So we go the new way, I think. We explore onwards and upwards. We see more enemies. And lo and behold, there's 3. Well, these guys are so easy to take down now. And that guy almost tried to take me out, but I wouldn't let him. Take him out. And then that one almost got me. Remember that. And then I forget about that one, because I was focused so much on this guy that I forgot about them 3 masked guys. But I got him that time. Remember that. And we take out the hands, and then we just worry about this guy. Remember, just doing lots of splashes here, because they do more damage. Take all the hands. Take them all. Me love hands. Lots and lots of hands. So now I'm just thinking which way to go. Should we go up or down? And because down looks quite... well, because I see that moon door right at the end, I'm thinking they've returned. And I also see that locked door, but because it looks locked, I go this way anyway, because it looks like it's going to be a dead end, which it is. But now that I know that, and I see this blue cage, I know I need to come back. So we adventure down to this moon door. And we also see a very long tunnel, which looks very promising as well. But again, this looks like a locked door, another dead end. So, nice purple door actually. I quite like the look of the door there. The game's so beautiful. I love the art style. And yeah, I don't know if they're owls or birds, but I go with owls. So from here I adventure down the dark green tunnel, which looks very promising. and the creepy eye returns, saving, which is always something. And then I noticed there's 2 bits here which are up and down or left and right. But which way should I go? Should I go left or right? And because I remember saying I was left-handed, I go left. But something still bothered me about that little bit here, so I'm thinking, should I go there? So I do, just to see if there's anything there, because I thought, oh, is there a trap there? But it wasn't. So yeah, and then I just go into this room thinking, what was that? And I see a mystery, I see a book. I see this book and the mystery room. And lots of cracked jars, which I avoid. Trying to trick me with the dark. Doesn't work. So then I look at this book. And I see straight away that the first page is a map of where we just was. And X marks a spot. But then I get confused by these arrows and the way that they're positioned. So I'm thinking, right, there's 3. It goes left, down, right, up. Left, down, right, up 3 times. And I'm thinking, right, but what do we do here? What? I get the X thing, so there's an X, so there's maybe like a touchpad or something there. But then I turn the page and see that it looks like it reveals something, and then there's something inside that, in that sort of door. So I didn't know if that related to the same thing, or it's just a completely different thing, if all the pages related or not. But yeah, there's something about those arrows on that second page that kind of confused me. Because I didn't know if it meant that they are the same thing, or it's 2 completely different things altogether in terms of what to do. So yeah, I realised straight away that it's something to do with this, and I'm thinking, right, do we go this? So I'm here, I think I'm looking for, because I think of the X, so I'm looking for like a shiny block or something. There's no shiny blocks anywhere. Or is there? But then I start thinking about the arrows that I saw. And they went in this direction. So I just took a chance and did the arrow thing 3 times to see if anything happened. It seemed like a long shot, but I gave it a try anyway to see if anything happened. And lo and behold, something happened. That actually worked. That's insane. I still looked around because I was thinking, did I just do something then? And I still keep looking for the shiny block. Thinking, so where's the shiny block? Is there something? And then I noticed the door at the end. And it reveals the piece of heart. And then I realised the book is one continuous tip or clue, secret. So then just one more piece of heart and I get a full heart. And I see that owl and think, this is the creepy bird room. Lots of owls and things, trees, or crows. Would you call them crows? I'm not sure. But anyways. From here I just get my bearings correct and I still look at the book. And I realise, oh, that's exactly what I've just done. So the pages do all come together as one. And I remember wanting to take the book because it looked like a nice book. But enemy time. Only 2 of them. That guy tried to be sly, but I wouldn't let him. So I just like taking out that guy first. And then I can put full concentration on this one. Tries to get me out there. But I don't let him. And then he starts jumping because he knows I'm got full attention on him. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Ah, you're going down. He liked moving his lollipop health quite a lot. I might call that his lollipop health from now on. So then we see that I can get extra health, not extra health, a health upgrade, which is just 1.5% outgoing damage to health. I didn't really get what that meant, but in fact, really, to be honest, I still don't understand what it means. But because it was the only health upgrade that I could get at this moment in time, I just take it. I'm like, okay, so it's something to do with health. That's fine. Give it to me. Or her. So from here, we just get my bearings and explore these closed off rooms, because these rooms don't go anywhere on the map. So this room's got some jars in, some sneaky little jars as well. But, you know, I can see them. I can see the sneaky jars. You're not going to get me, sneaky jar. Not at all. Yeah, I even look at it like, no, you're not going to get me. So then I explore the... See, I always look around, I don't know why, but I just like the art style so much. So then I see the key, because that's something I need to get. And then there's this lock that unlocks the blue doors. So now that I've unlocked the blue doors that are caged, we can go exploring in those. So from here, I go all the way around, because I realise it'll only take a moment to go and look in that blue door, because it's closed off anyway, whatever's inside the door. So I go... I can see that, yeah, it's just one room, and then it might lead to another room. So I go check it out, and I see that there is nothing in this room, which is always promising. And then this room has the key, which is what I needed to open the door. So that worked out awesomely. So then we travel all the way back to the... So I see that there's some closed off rooms, but the one that we need to go to for the moment is the one that requires the key. And I still decide to go left at that little box thing because I'm left-handed. Yeah, I don't know why. So we open the door to reveal the mouth, like going inside this creature's mouth. I remember thinking that there. And let's travel upstairs. Okay. We just follow the path because it's only a single path. And then obviously we've got 3 different ways. I see that there's a creepy mouth on the map. It looks very scary on the map. Doesn't look as scary in the flesh, but yeah. So there was another 2 ways to go, and I decided to go straight for the enemy way, just because it looked like a dead end. Turned out it wasn't. We got 2 of these guys this time. Take them out, take them out. Hit that popsicle, lollipop, ice cream cone, whatever you want to call it. These guys look so happy when they're about to attack. It's creepy. But They like to jump around a lot as well. And I keep remembering that I wish they would just stay still. Stop jumping and moving those blocks. There are lots of slashes. They do more damage, and it also helps you focus. I just get that guy in time, and I take out all his arms. Take them all, take them all. Now I can just concentrate on this dude. I'm like, take the long slashes, and start jumping. I think we need to call them jumping jacks instead, because they jump a lot. I don't know. Try to be sly there. And then he jumps one more time because he knows I'm going to take him out. He knows. It knows. And then I just take him out before he has a chance. All 3 limbs as well. So I got all the limbs from those 2 enemies. I was so proud of myself. Because that's the first time I've done that. And then I see that symbol's there again. I'm thinking that this symbol's appearing a lot now. What's going on? What is going on? So now we continue to go on to this direction, take out more enemies. These guys are easy now. I mean, they're all easy, but and then, see, I got him before that other guy could just hit me, repel his attack, and that guy is so easy. So I was much quicker taking out those 2 guys because I just did lots of long slashes. So that's something to take note of in the future when I take out some enemies. But long slashes just turn out to be quicker than short ones. Although short ones are fun to do. So we have a locked door. This way, it seems, because there's nothing else around, so we need to go exploring this way to see that there is a lock that is now unlocked. So thankfully that was the end of that way, so it did have a dead end in the end, so we just continue backtrack and go down the other way. To see what's down this way, and so far not too much, but then of course we see this and we see the moon door. The moon door is kind of glowing, which I don't understand why. I mean, we can see from on the map that there is I think something that gives us additional health, but we still can't open it yet. So we just leave that for now. Continue on to progress through this temple and see what else there is to offer. So we've unlocked the red cage door and we see there's an enemy ahead. So it's time to take out the enemies. So I just concentrate on this guy, make sure he doesn't attack, repel that attack, and take out the rest of that ice cream molly. I don't know what to call it. I'm like, no, don't you dare. And then take that. He's so creepy when he's about to attack. And then he jumps again and we see that he keeps moving that popsicle, so it's hard for me to hit him. And then he jumps one more time because he knows I'm taking him out. Well, there he goes. And then I can just concentrate on this eye dude and take his eye, which I was very proud of. I'm sorry. And then I see that there's the key. There's nothing else to see apart from this key, which, you know, these keys are a bit weird looking. I don't know why. It looks like a hat and a mouth with sharp teeth, or some kind of like starfish or something. I don't know what it is about like sea creatures, but some of them are quite creepy. I mean, they're beautiful. I mean, stuff in the sea is gorgeous. But, yeah. Starfish, they're all quite alien, in a way. Like, from another world. And it's not just starfish, because they don't have eyes, they don't have, like, they move very slowly, and they just look quite alien. But, yeah, things like jellyfish as well, which, I don't know what it is about jellyfish, but they are just, they freak me out. I don't know what it is. Because it's just, you can see right through it. You can see everything. And it's just, I don't know, weird. Same with octopuses as well. Although octopuses have eyes, looking one of those in the eyes is just creepy because all the tentacles and stuff. I don't know. It freaked me out. But I see we've come here to look at more paintings. More paintings of the story. So we see that it's the agreement on this one, which is like a shake of the hands. The calamity, and I remember saying the calamity. What is this, Ganon? Even though this game came out before Breath of the Wild. And then the fallen friend. And I remember saying, does that say fiend or friend? No, it's definitely friend. So yeah. So yeah, an agreement, an attack, and a fallen ally. So yeah. And I remember thinking, something like this is going to come up where I've got to remember the order of these. So I'm like, just remember them. It's not that hard, although it will be when they add more, because they've already added so many. There's going to be more. Still can't go through that moon door, so we continue on, because now we just explore to see if I've missed anything over here, and then realize that I have not. The creepy eye returns. So I just backtrack all the way so that we can go to the door that needs the key, which is this way, along this corridor or hallway. And yeah, we need to go left, so let's do that and go to this door. So we've just gone full circle or square. Reveal the next mouth, and then we go upstairs to the upstairs. Now this is where there's more doors. So I see that there's a moon door, which obviously we can't go through under any circumstance at the moment. And I see this now. A sun sort of treasure, and I don't know if I can do anything with it, but because the sun's shining behind it, I don't know. So I just leave it. Continue on to explore and see. We've got enemies ahead, and we see this guy. Now this guy creeps me out. I mean, look at that face. There is blood from his eyes. He's the same as the other guy, who looks similar, but he's, apart from being a little bit creepier, he does an attack, and then he'll do another attack, and that caught me by surprise. I'm like, whoa. And I noticed that some of his hands also look like that creepy bird as well. So we take that. The face on that guy is just disheartening. So we have a few upgrades, so we can increase damage by 20%, increase slash damage by 20%, we can reduce incoming damage by 15%, or giblets can be transmitted into other parts. Not sure what that meant exactly. Not really sure what that meant. But yeah, and then I have a look at some other things that I actually can't have just yet, but who knows, in the future we can. So reduce incoming damage by 15% or increase slash damage by 20%. Both sound good, but I go with the damage. Because that means enemies can just be taken out quicker. So we explore this room, lots of chests, but of course only two of them, sorry, 3 of them, have actual stuff in them, which is always good, because usually there's only one jar that actually has something in the room. And then more jars, the more the merrier, always good. So yeah, so 2 rooms with jars in parts. I'm thinking, what's going on here? Is this like a little boss or something, or another enemy? Even though that creepy guy was kind of a boss in a way, sort of. And then we see that this room just houses this shiny thing. So I'm like, do I chop it down? Is it like a bell? No, we just take it. And it's a medallion. And it has what looks to be something to do with the sun or moon on it. But anyways, that's the conclusion of this episode. I apologize for the audio interruption, or slightly awkward me talking over stuff. But anyways, it'll go back to normal next time. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and until the next time, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the future. Peace.